There's no painful way to draw points than a last-minute equalizer. See, yesterday during my preview, I said something. I said, relegation threatening side like the likes of Burnley, Wolves, West Ham, those teams, this is their period. This is the time they gain form unnecessarily. Last week, I said something also in that preview. I said, Burnley beat Crystal Palace last week away from home. This season, they've done it again. They've picked point away from home at Chelsea. Any team who is playing against a relegation threatening side should be very careful. I said that, and today, this is exactly what's going on. Chelsea has dropped points unnecessarily again. This was the same thing that happened last week against Leeds United, or barely 10 days ago, against Leeds United at home. Chelsea were 2 goals up and they still dropped points in that game. Today again, the same thing happened again. Chelsea were on the verge of picking 3 important points and drop points unnecessarily again. Now we are seeing signs of some certain things we witnessed during the Enzo Maresca era. But I will not start with that. Let me start with a very interesting start from Chelsea. It was an early goal for Chelsea. 3 minutes into the game, João Pedro got a goal, which is very, very good for him. He has been on an incredible run of form. Fantastic start to the game. But immediately after that goal, Chelsea changed. Chelsea became too comfortable. Chelsea became too lackluster. Chelsea started playing like they've already won the game in the first 5 minutes. At that point, the momentum dropped. At that point, there were so many chances that Chelsea were supposed to increase the tally. In that first half, Palmer was losing chances. Pedro Neto was losing chances as well. Yes, you could also give credit to the Burnley team. You could also give credit to the Burnley defense. But the amount of chances Chelsea lost in the first half and also early in the second half should have put this game to bed only. 1 goal in football is never a lead. 1 goal in football will always sleep. And we have seen it today. So we have to give credit to Burnley because they fought till the very last. And one important thing I have to say is the indiscipline of Chelsea has shown again. Chelsea are the only team this season to have gotten 9 red cards this season. And it showed again today, including Enzo Maresca got a red card. So the indiscipline of Chelsea has proven itself and has shown itself today. Fofana, who knows fully well that is on a yellow card, making an unnecessary tackle high up the pitch. It affected Chelsea. Now he will miss the Arsenal game. This is too much indiscipline in this team. And it's a very, very sad one for Chelsea to actually draw point from winning position. There is a stat that is against Chelsea. And that stat is Chelsea are the only team to have dropped point unnecessarily from winning positions this season. Not even in the top 6, the whole of the league. Chelsea are the only team to drop point unnecessarily. But apart from that, let me give credit and kudos to Burnley, who kept on pushing till the very, very last. Because relegation threatening side are a very good team this season. This is their time for them to shine. This is the time they pick form unnecessarily. This is the time they get shocking results. And I made something at the start of my preview here last night. I said shocking results will happen in the Premier League from now to the end of the season. And exactly what we've seen today. Burnley had nothing to lose. Burnley knew that they were fighting for their lives. They knew that they have to leave that relegation waters. And at this moment, Chelsea are the one playing, to go to the Champions League. While for Burnley, what they have to play for is, not going back to the Championship. And today, it was a different case entirely. And one thing that has been Chelsea's problem in the last this season is indiscipline. 9 red cards for Chelsea this season has been a huge problem for the team. You cannot be that top team in the Premier League and be very vulnerable when it comes to red cards. See, this has always been Chelsea's problem. Chelsea are the only team this season that has had more red cards. 9 red cards. It's a very, very poor result for Chelsea. This is 6 points at home and Chelsea managed to pick just 2 points. It is a very, very sad one for Chelsea and they should have done better. There were chances that was created in the first half. There were chances that was created in the second half. Just when Resuno put in the defenders to seal up the game, that is when they concede. So sometimes going too defensive is a problem. But I understand the circumstance. I understand the circumstance that there was a red card in the game. I understand the circumstance that you have to seal up the game. But trust me, having 6 to 7 defenders in the game in the last 5 minutes was a huge liability for Chelsea and it cost Chelsea the game. So this was a very, very poor game from Chelsea and I'm very disappointed that Chelsea had to, drop this point. To me, it felt like a loss, just like the Leeds United game. But what are the 5 things we learnt in this game? The first thing first, I have to start with positives. Chelsea broke down low blocked, because to me, Burnley started with the low block team. Burnley started defending all through, and Chelsea were able to break them down. So that was a very positive one. The secondly is the loss of concentration after scoring that goal. Low intensity, low drive, not able to convert chances, especially from Cole Palmer. It felt like the holiday they gave these guys was too much. I think they had too much days off football, and it affected them. Because trust me, so many chances in that first half. Cole Palmer had it with him, creating chances and all of that, but couldn't take. So at some point, it was nonchalant. So that was a very, very poor one for Chelsea. They could not convert chances despite those chances that was created. And I also spoke about the red card with Fofana and the indiscipline in the team. To me, I don't think this was a good result. I think this was a very, very poor result. And if you keep going like this, the Champions League place will be at stake. Because, trust me, Chelsea have no business not qualifying for Champions League this season. Or Chelsea should definitely qualify for Champions League this season. But this, with what I saw today, was a very, very poor outing. You cannot get 6 pointers like this and you want to go pick 3 points against Arsenal at the Emirates. This is where you should pick those points. The game against Leeds United, that is where you should pick those points. The game against Burnley, this is where you should pick those important games, important victories. But it is what it is. That is what the Premier League gives to you. There is no game that is 100% certain. But this, to me, was a very, very poor result. And to me, I am very, very disappointed with what I saw today. There is no blame that has to go to the coach. For me, I think the players actually let themselves down, because look at the chances that was created. Look at the lack of concentration that should have kept them in the game and made Chelsea win 1-0. But it is what it is. Let me know what you think about this game. Who disappointed you the most? Where did Chelsea lose this game? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to follow this page, like, and share this video. If you're new to this channel, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I come your way again next time. I may your boy Mike Way. Stay cool. Cheers.